We all know why you're here. You're here for your daily dose of public freakouts from Karens, Kevins, and all the crazies alike. Here on Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things. I'm your host, the Australian Idiot, and let's get into the clips. In this clip, we are here to see the aftermath of a crash that has occurred with this guy who's managed to run into not one, not two, but three, potentially even four cars in a row. And here we have a clip where one of the guys he crashed into is trying to confront him, and well, we see the reason why this crash, well, occurred.
Call the cops, call the cops.
No, don't take the pen. No, I got the pen down. Let's put this down. Yeah, the way. And he couldn't leave the head. He got the department's head. He got all the story.
I just got hit by some guy selling me like drugs or something. He just hit like 3 cars.
Everybody! Everybody! I'm taking us out tonight! Yes! Tijuana! Yes!
So they could talk to us.
Obviously, I don't think we need to tell any more people this is obviously where we're going to go. For now, okay? Like, we love it, whether or not we like it. Oh my God, I love my brothers!
I'll give it time. He seems like the kind of guy.
Oh, God.
So, what's the consensus? Is he drunk? Is he high? Is he insane? Is it a mixture of all of the above? I'll give you 3 moments to come up with a choice of the multiple choice question there. Oh, what? You picked D? All of the above? Who would have known? Okay, this is not really a laughing matter to some degree, because, yeah, someone could have actually gotten properly hurt here. Like, it is just one of those things where we can laugh at this right here because no one's been hurt. We just see a guy who's being completely stupid. He was driving when he shouldn't have. He's high out of his mind, and he just bumped into a bunch of cars. Caused a bit of damage. If he doesn't have if he has insurance, that premium is definitely going up if he even keeps the insurance post this. Though, in saying that, he probably shouldn't even have a license post this, so that's another question there. And yeah, we can laugh at this now. But, you know, it's one of those things where people like this, the people who drive on the road in this state are endangering other people's lives. Yeah, in this instance here, no one's been seriously hurt. There might be a bit of shock, there's damage to cars, which causes a whole lot of inconvenience when it comes down to it, but no one's been hurt. We just get to have a little laugh at someone being completely high out of their mind. But again, someone could have been. It's just no good all round, you know? Here we have a guy going to Subway about 3 weeks after his previous order to complain about how that order was spicy and made him sick. We'll talk about this in a moment, eh?
I got a meatball instead of a meatball. It made me sick because it's spicy. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, this was my Subway.
I know.
I'll go to Prescott from now on.
I know that.
You're okay with me just going to Prescott? You don't need my business? Is that it?
No, I wanted to come here, but you calling me after 1 week, 10 days to tell me I ordered a sub, and I remember even what you were
I called multiple times. You don't think it's your responsibility to let customers know it's spicy?
No, if you don't ask me if it's spicy or not, if you tell me it's spicy and I say no, and if it's spicy, it's my mistake. But if you don't ask me if it's spicy or not, and you order meatball or I make it for you.
I ordered a meatball. They made it a meatballer. I asked the difference. They said it had pepperoni and it had the mozzarella.
Okay.
And that was it. No one said anything about spicy. I didn't ask to put any kind of peppers or anything on it because I stay away from spicy.
I'm still telling you, if you are not going to ask if it's spicy or not,
it's not your responsibility is what you're telling me. It's the customer supposed to say, oh, by the way, is anything spicy here? Is this what you're telling me? I'm recording you now. What are you going to do about it?
Sure, it's up to you now. You said that
he has nothing to do
if he
with
wants,
the order you made last 2 months ago. 2 months
ago. It wasn't 2 months ago.
But you called me 2 weeks ago and you told me I ordered 1 week ago.
Yeah.
Now,
so it's 3
what
weeks.
is the point? Whatever you want to say.
Yeah, you provide horrible customer service.
It's up to you.
Have a good day.
Thank you, my friend. Bye-bye.
So, you know, when you get told that there's pepperoni in there, and you usually avoid the peppers inside of these meals because, you know, they're spicy, which is funny to me because it's like, for what you guys call peppers in America, they're two different things. Like your bell peppers, we call them capsicums, and what you guys call peppers, like those little red things, we call them chilies. Like, they're two completely separate things, so it's easier to understand. Capsicums aren't spicy. They're fine. I don't like them too much, but that's fine. But chilies are spicy, you know? Anyhow, but I just got to ask the question. So, you're avoiding peppers, right? And when he told you that there's pepperoni in this sub, and you still have it, does that not send any red flags to you that it might be spicy since you're already avoiding peppers beforehand, and you're going to have the pepperoni, which is also going to have a level of spice to it? Not much, but it has a level of spice to it. Did you not think about that? If you're avoiding peppers in most degrees, you think having pepperoni is a great idea, and that's not going to be... like, it just sounds so stupid. There are restaurants where it makes sense, like any form of Asian cuisines where it's more likely they have spices involved more so than not, or your Nando's and stuff like that, the ones where they do actually make proper spicy food. Subway, they don't do that. There are herbs and spices inside of some of the foods, but they're not spicy per se. They are just hotter than normal no spice. And, well, one of those and usually those things are very obviously going to be slightly spicy, like, you know, pepperoni, that are called pepperoni for a reason. Like, this seems so stupid, like, genuinely. Here we have the aftermath of another crash here, where the lady inside of what looks to be a van SUV-esque thing has rear-ended someone in their big golf truck. I'm always going to call them that. I don't, like, it's just what I like to call them. They're just big golf trucks. Anyway, moving along. Anyway, so the guy who's driving the big golf truck has gotten out of his car and is just recording, showing off the incident, getting the license plate, you know, doing all the normal stuff. And the lady who drove the other car is going out of her, is losing her mind about him doing that.
Mind your business.
No, this is my business.
And this is my business.
Get away from my shit. I'm not walking around your shit.
I don't care what you're doing. I am.
And get the away.
Thank you.
Take the pictures and get the
Mind your business. So do we.
Right.
And I'm sure mine are better than yours.
Take the pictures.
I am.
Get the
Mind your business. Crazy, you should have been paying attention. You rear-ended us. You rear-ended us. You rear-ended us. Bye-bye. Yep.
I got you too.
I don't care.
I got you too.
Have a nice day. Put me on YouTube. I don't care.
Boy, oh boy. I just question that lady's entire, like, I've got nothing much to say about that lady there. She seems to just be just like, why are you doing this? You should be recording this. That's silly. Or whatever crap she's trying to spew here, because she understands that not only is she in deep shit, her car copped most of the damn damage because she had the bright idea to ram into a car that's bigger than her. Man, that's just insane to me. Just like the audacity of her actions here, when it's clear as day that she re-ended that car. Now, it looks like they're on the shoulder of the road currently. This could just be they've purposely pulled over here. I'm not 100% sure how the crash actually happened. I'm just seeing the angle of this car and just like questioning, how did we get here? Has the big truck just been moved into a better position so it can be towed up? Or is that exactly how they crashed? Because if it is, I just want to ask how. Either way, good job, crazy lady. This is so going to help you with these issues later on down the line. In Sex Clipper, Karen gets caught having her car door resting on someone else's car, and then comes up with the most brilliant way to respond to the situation.
Are you really resting your car door on mine?
you.
I'm trapping you in your car?
Yeah, let
How
me
so?
out.
You can get out. You're perfectly free to get out of your car. Who's stopping you?
You're harassing me. That's what's stopping
That's
me.
a really cute opinion.
Like, who in their right mind just does that? Like, I just gotta question it. Like, the amount of, like, how much you don't give a shit about anyone else, that you're just willing to open your door and have it lean against someone else's car, who you have no idea who owns the fucking car, but you're just gonna do it anyway, and then when they catch you doing said thing, you close your door and then act like that they were harassing you? Like, what the fuck? Like, that is the genuine, like, most what the fuck moment, you know? In this next clip, we got a person who sprays some perfume inside of a school bus filled to the brim with people, and this is the driver's reaction to it all.
God damn it! How much more do you expect me to take? Give me the perfume.
No, I didn't do anything.
I can
They know
freaking smell it.
I didn't do anything. I didn't spray anything.
Sick of you. I'm sick of all of this. I'm done with it. I'm gonna start kicking some serious. Do you hear me?
Yes.
My foot's gonna be so far up your goddamn. It's gonna dangle out your goddamn nose. I'm done with you. That phone in your bag. Now you give it to me.
All right, fine.
Done.
It's going in.
God dang it! I can smell it.
I didn't spray anything.
I'm allergic to this.
Open her
I
backpack.
didn't
spray anything.
It's
They
right-
just like to start in the big. It's right in the big backpack. It's in the big zipper.
You like to start too, Maya. You're no innocent angel here. I'm done with this. Done. I've had my fill. I'm done with it. I'm ready to walk off this goddamn bus right now and let you people walk the home. How much more do you think anybody can freaking take? Shut your mouth. I don't want to hear another goddamn word out of your mouth.
Okay. Okay.
Excuse me. What did I just tell you? You think it's funny? You think it's funny? You're all... No, you didn't. You're so full of Jackson. You're as bad as he is. Done. Done. Not another goddamn word out of any of you. Done.
So aside from that being quite a funny reaction, especially when she describes how she's going to put her foot so far up someone's ass it's going to dangle out their nose. that was beautiful, but okay, let's talk serious for a moment. There's a legitimate reason to be annoyed at people like this, because it's just like spraying fragrances or deodorants or anything to do with spraying in general in a enclosed area where there's a bunch of people can cause a lot of fucking problems. Over here in Australia, it's a very common rule that you are not to use deodorants aside from roll-ons at school whatsoever. It's a hard ban because of flipping allergies. People have asthma. It can cause problem with those people. Other people are allergic to what's inside of aerosols and other sprays along those lines, and it can cause a lot of problems. To the point where if you get caught spraying an aerosol, especially in a room where there's other people in there, it can get you straight up booted from the school. Because it's like one of those hard rules that can potentially severely injure someone with an allergic reaction or potentially kill them. So I can understand where this bus driver is coming from this reaction, because this shit deadly to certain people who are allergic to it, like really bad. In this next clip, we got a Karen who wants to return a dead fish and is not approaching it in the calmest way humanly possible.
Lady freaks out over dead fish at store. Owner says she is irrational.
Just leave and have your boyfriend come back later.
We follow directions on this.
That's irrelevant to this.
That
You're irrational. Leave. Have your boyfriend come back.
No.
That's your option.
No. You wanted the water. Here's your water.
That's a dead fish in a bag of water.
You wanted your water from there.
Leave. That's your option. Leave and have your boyfriend come back, or leave and don't ever come in my store again.
I promise
those are your two options.
You will get terrible reviews about this.
That's cool. I have great reviews. I'm very well respected.
You have terrible reviews. I just looked them up on my
And what's my 5-star rating?
You don't have a 5-star rating.
It's 4.5 out of 5.
No, you don't.
I mean, we can Google it right now.
No, you
Listen,
don't.
leave my store and don't come back, or have your boyfriend, who's reasonable and capable of having a conversation.
You wanted the water. I'm here. Here you go. Test the water. Either give me my money back or replace it.
So when I test the water and it tests bad,
go ahead, test it. Test it.
Are you going to listen to what I have to say? Leave my store. You are absolutely an irrational human being. I'm not going to test the water.
You wanted
Leave
the
my
water
store
to be
now.
tested. Here it is. Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm not.
You are a rude person.
I am.
Very rude. Give me that back because I need a bag that I can fill up with water for you. And I want to make sure you have a dead fish also next to it. Okay?
Next to it, not in the same bag.
Oh, I'll make sure you have...
Clearly the store owners had to deal with her shit before, considering the entire argument that we have here. And then just like when he's like, okay, I'll test the water, she keeps going on, test the water, test the water. It's like, how about you listen to what he's saying, you fucking dickhead? If you're gonna keep going on about, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, at least listen to what the person's trying to say, instead you just spent the entire time going on about this and being just a pretty rude person. Like, god damn, shut it. This Karen had a few issues with the cashier that was serving her, so she huffed and puffed and blew her way out of this Walmart stall, but also attempted to get an apology beforehand.
Every time I come here, 20 minutes.
Man, please, just
this is my store. This is in my neighborhood. Don't talk to me like this.
Leave. Bye.
Really? Oh, really?
Everybody wants you to leave.
Oh, I suppose she's probably the jerk I just checked out.
Ma'am, if you don't like our store, please don't come back. Please do not. You cannot do that. You cannot.
Really? I can be talked to the way I was by the cashier. By the cashier. You know what? I want her to come over here and apologize.
She's not going to.
Well,
she is.
You know what?
You're really making this. You should really. You should
Eric, you know what? I'm making a scene because I was treated like an ingrate. Nobody talks to me like that in line.
I apologize to you on behalf of her, and you should be good. You were leaving, and you really wanted to make a scene over here.
No, I didn't want it.
I'll call.
You know what?
I'll call the police.
She approached me. She approached me. She's got no business talking to me.
I'll call the police.
Oh yeah, like they're gonna do anything.
Yeah, like they'll do anything. I mean, if you're still in the store when the police get there, yeah, they'll definitely do something because they've asked you to leave multiple times now. And if you're still there refusing to leave when the police show up, then yeah, you're trespassing. It is really that simple. There's nothing much more to it. Also, love that guy in the background that's went da 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 da. Love you, mate. You're a great one. Karen, who's at their local McDonald's causing a bit of a mess trying to get their food for some reason in a very interesting way.
I'm not going to talk. I don't have to give you any standards. Can you please make my food, and I would like your corporate office number and your name. Okay, I want your corporate number. I want the corporate number. Right.
But when you call you, tell them that you
Hey, they can run back the cameras all they want. All they want.
When you complain, tell them that you're
Listen, you're slow. I don't give a shit. It took me 30 minutes to start cussing.
You don't talk or anything, call anyone.
You don't even know what. No, check this out.
Do whatever you want.
Check this out.
I'm trying to help you.
No, you're not. You keep talking. I am the customer. Okay? All right.
I'm trying to help you.
No, you're not. I try to help my order with them ready. I'll come in for 2 sheets.
One at a time again. I told them to make
Okay. This whole time, it doesn't take that long to make the chicken nuggets, 2 Big Macs, and 2 shakes. It doesn't. Okay? So please.
I'm trying to make another one.
I don't work in McDonald's. I've been blessed not to have to. I'll let right down here. Go, I'll be with you. Hey! Go ahead. That ain't me. I still want my food. What do you mean? I don't know how you can. I don't give a fuck all of that.
Yeah, I know I'm here causing some issues, but I still want my food. I know I'm going off with you guys, but I still want my food. You guys are gonna be nice enough to still give me my food, right? Right? After I treated you like garbage on this earth, even though that's what I am personally, because that's how I act, but you're still gonna give me my food, right? 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 Ignore the guy throwing stuff around the McDonald's over there. He doesn't matter to this conversation. You still gonna give me my food? It's just how it is. So here we have a racist, cranky old lady going over to her neighbor's house because apparently she's paranoid that this person's dog's going to attack her dog. Even though that hasn't happened yet, she decides to confront the owner of that dog for some weird reason. Here's the clip.
We were raised around black people. And all most of them were very nice.
I got everything on camera. So you can leave, please. You can get off my property. My dog has never messed with your dog.
You would do anything with me again, I'll call the police.
Call the police. Everything's on camera. I'll be happy to show him. I don't want to see that dog outside. Well, he's going to be outside because I have a right to have him just like every other person in here. He ain't done nothing to you. He ain't done nothing to your dog.
Why are you so nasty?
I'm nasty by explaining to you that my dog hasn't done anything wrong. You came over here to my house on my property.
But the dog came to my property.
Look, I've been nice to you. I've helped you and your family. I've always talked to you.
You've never helped me in my family. You've never done a goddamn thing.
You coming over here?
All you've done is been negative.
No, I haven't. I'm gonna ask you to please leave my property. I don't know if you're just having a bad day or whatever, but today ain't.
I'm not having a bad day, but you know what? You're a black person in a white neighborhood, and you're acting like one. Why don't you act like a white person in a white neighborhood?
Keep it up. It's all on camera.
I don't give a what it is on camera.
Well, you can go back over to your house, and you can have a nice day. That's what you can do. And I'm going to keep walking my dog around this neighborhood.
Man, I just love that quote. You're a black guy in a white neighborhood and you're acting like a black guy. It's like, what is that supposed to mean? Oh no, I am acting me as a person. What the fuck? You're acting like a black guy in a white neighborhood because you're a black guy. It's like, what even is that supposed to be? What, you're trying to place some form of racist stereotype, like, oh, he's a criminal, he's an asshole, something along those lines? Like, what is exactly your point you're trying to get at here? Oh no, he's a black guy in the neighborhood that is apparently filled to the brim with white people. Hui. That's not racist, that's not a racist remark whatsoever. Well, I wouldn't have even known that. Oh, wait, hold on a moment, it is. It's just one of those things where it's just, some people's racism is just, on the level of just sheer stupidity. It doesn't even make sense why they're out like that anymore. It's just pure hatred and trying to see blood in the waters when there isn't any, and it just doesn't work. It's really stupid. And this guy just stood his ground and said, yeah, you can send the cops over. I've got a camera here that I can give them the footage. It's all fine. You do you. Like, it's clear that he's dealt with this a lot from this neighborhood, and he just understands, like, you just gotta not give a fuck and just not say much else other than that, you know? Here we have a McDonald's worker who's gotten into some form of argument with someone who was going through the drive-thru for one reason or another. Ultimately, because of what actually ends up happening in this clip, I don't think it particularly matters that much because our McDonald's worker here has a bit of a loose tongue.
What was that? What's your name? You're just saying what? No, what's your name? You're gonna get yourself in big trouble because I want to know who I spoke to tonight that's giving me an attitude.
I told you my name, Lily, though.
Okay, but then when I walked out, what'd you say?
No, I told you my name. Lily, go present. Okay, go present. What?
She's gonna get herself in trouble. Does she realize that? You can't have this kind of attitude.
Who you are? Yeah.
I don't care who you are either. Okay, check it out. You're cussing. You're behind the counter. You're gonna get fired. I'm not gonna get you fired. I'm not walking into the kitchen.
Walk out the door.
Okay.
Walk out the door.
I'm not walking out the door. I'm trying to have a conversation with you, and you're being Okay, Lily. I am putting you on my phone. You work here. I don't need your. No, this is a freaking free country. We record all the time. I need proof of what you're saying to me. Saying that you're cussing at me and you don't care about me? She's gonna get herself fired.
You need to shut the up. Just shut up.
You're calling me a
I did not say
you just said yeah. You just said it.
What did she say?
Yeah. She said something. Called me.
Wait, it's like the N-word?
Pretty much. That's what it sounded like to me. Yep, I have it recorded.
She knew that she stuffed up the moment it was pointed out that she said that, because that was the point where she immediately backed out of the entire confrontation. As anything all the way up to that point, she didn't care. She was going to keep fighting back, fighting the quote-unquote good fight. But the moment that she realized that she dropped a bit of an N-bomb on the person is the moment that she's like, maybe I'm just going to go back here. Yeah, don't worry about me. What a way to show your true colors, though. Also, in public, in your workplace, whilst talking to a customer. Not only do you say that you don't give a about them, you just tell them to shut up and also drop the N-word on them. Wow. I mean, that's a very... I will adore how brazen you are, but yeah, no. Good job. You've probably just lost your job. Here we watch the patience of someone slowly disintegrate into a Karen as they watch an old lady who has no idea how to use an automatic car wash.
So the old lady don't know how to use the wash. So now I'm sitting here.
Wash is now ready. Please drive in slowly.
Yo, I've been sitting here for like 25 minutes, yo.
Oh my God, put it in drive!
Granted, it's been like apparently 25 minutes according to the person recording, so I can understand the sheer amount of anger at this one person who doesn't seem to be able to get into the right position. But isn't it usually like, okay, this probably won't be a thing in America, but actually, no, that's not even much of a thing here. In some car washes where there's an automatic and a manual car wash, there's usually a guy floating around cleaning up the bays and all that who would be able to help in this type of situation. But then I'm not experienced with the car wash, the auto car washes that are right next to a fuel station and stuff along those lines. I don't know if there's an additional person who works those car washes that are floating around to help people when things like this occur. Also, why has it taken this old lady so damn long to just figure out how to sit in the perfect position? It's not that hard, it's not that complicated. In this next clip, we got a Kevin who enjoys vehicles so damn much that every time he sees a vehicle he's never seen before or has a slight suspicion about, he must stop and take a photo of their license plate. Why? I don't know. Maybe he just likes cars that much.
Good morning, sir.
Need something?
No. Is everything okay, sir? You got my license too. You want my license?
I got it.
All right. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Community, man, you know, community watch is good around here, dude.
What's that?
Community watch is good around here. I appreciate you being a good citizen, man.
Oh, you're on surveillance everywhere.
Are you? That's fine, man. You have a good morning, brother. You have a great morning, actually.
We'll start right now.
I'm sorry?
We'll start right now.
All right, there you go, man.
I think of it just like in one of two ways. Either A, he's just like, oh, I haven't seen this car before, gotta stop, gotta take a photo of that. Okay, another car of the neighborhood in the collection. Let's see if that one gets up into any trouble. Or maybe a secondary thing here, it's like, oh, this guy's got some equipment in the back of his car. I'm going to take a photo of that for knowledge for later. What is he going to be doing? What house is he going to go to? It's such a weird thing to be doing. Just like you see a car, you stop your car, hop out, take a photo, and move on with your day just because he said hi to you. I mean, there's nothing inherently wrong with it. It's just odd. This Karen approached the drive-thru of a family-ran business, makes this entire order, gets it all made up, and right as they're about to get it, they decide to cancel the order. So obviously, the people who are running this family-ran business aren't exactly too happy with that, considering that she's trying to claim that, oh, I only wanted this and this, but you're giving me all of these things, I don't want my order now, and then just cause this massive hassle for a period of time for no reason.
Please don't come back either, okay? Anybody that doesn't know what a hot dog and a cone is,
Excuse me, sir. Did you know what my side was? My side of the story was? For you, why are you guys so nasty over here? Why? He said, please don't come back over here. You're wasting food?
What are we supposed to do with that? We can't.
Nobody touched it out here, so you're gonna eat it. Is this home business? Is this a family business? So you're gonna throw that away? No, you're not. It never touched outside, so why would you throw it away? What I'm trying to understand, why are you so upset with me?
Go on, move on. We got people that want to buy.
These are people that are mean. They're mean just because I want it. All I wanted was to get an ice cream cone for my children to actually taste, and they don't even allow me to get an ice cream cone.
I'm just trying to help out.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
All I wanted was an ice cream cone. No.
The whole line.
No.
Jesus Christ. You're not the only person in the world.
So go up front. I'm trying to handle a situation.
Ma'am.
Bye.
For 5 minutes. Move on.
So you're going to explain to me what happened?
I explained to you. You ordered food. I tried to explain to you the best way to order it the next time you came through. You then changed your mind, said you didn't want any food. We now have to throw that food away because nobody here is going to eat it. I can't serve
this family business, so of course somebody's going to eat it, miss.
No, ma'am.
You're just going to throw it away. You don't like to throw food.
Get the out of here. Go.
That's funny as she got mad as over an ice cream cone.
I mean, yeah, in theory they could just have it themselves, but at the same time, that's still technically wasted food because it's food that was supposed to be used for an order for customers. Now it's just been created, and the customer decided to can it. They can't give that to another customer. That's just not that's not how you do things. Like, this person's brain's just lacking in the department of actual thoughts because, like, I'm sorry, I'm just having difficulty processing the sheer stupidity and the sheer ignorance that this person has just to be like, well, I'm not causing the problems here, you can just have it, I don't see the issue here, like...